Okay. So last time we left off halfway through the underground.
Yeah.
Mid. Halfway out, no cell service. Just sort of trying to get our way the hell out of here after everyone had a pretty bad time when a plan backfired.
Yeah. We wound up chained to some meat hooks.
Yep.
We met a ghost.
We met it. Yeah, so plan was, let's get one of those counterfeit bills. It goes sort of comedically wrong in the worst way. The
warehouse explodes.
The warehouse explodes, and then we get, pulled in, hanging from some meat hooks. And we find out, this was all a setup. Not the money thing, that actually is unrelated. But the faked suicide was an attempt for the Liumang to have a pretense of, well, the Seiryu clan started things. Let's go.
Right, the Lumong did a murder on Seiryu turf, disguised that murder as a suicide, hoping that the Seiryu would send someone to investigate, and that they could spin that investigation into looking like first aggression. Also, we found what might be like one of the bottom corners on the Mimic alignment chart.
Yes, I was going to mention this is like, so this here. We had a fight here from opening up this chest, which I think of as distinct from a Mimic. So Mimic, like from on the alignment chart, the top left corner at least. In my mind, the definition of the like clean definition of a Mimic is a goodie that attacks you when you try to grab it.
It's not that the treasure chest had a goblin inside. It's that the treasure chest sprouted teeth and bit you.
Because if there's a goblin in the treasure chest, that means that, like, you open the treasure chest and the danger did not come from the treasure chest itself, it came from the goblin. Whereas there's a different layer of deception when the box itself attacks you. That's like a thing disguising itself as a treat versus someone has set a mousetrap in, like, sort of
right thing. In a like Doyleist from the game designer's perspective, these are the same, but the Watsonian interpretation is very different.
Yes, exactly. So and that's just my own, like, I have different corners of how I think of mimics because I'm categorizing things for the Mimic Museum. Which, that categorization is different wings, is the idea. So like, different wings of the museum still have their, like if you go to a museum that has a number of different exhibits about, let's say, Egypt, as one that you might go to a museum and see. One of the exhibits is going to be like, here's the talk about royal burials, sarcophagi, etc., like that style of thing. But that's only one wing of things. You're going to have different wings, maybe talking about the agriculture of the times. You have different wings talking about trade and the unknown civilization that everybody knew the place of, but nobody wrote it down. And so, like, a wing of it is still, like,
concrete recipe.
Yeah. So yeah. We have a mimic who, like, not directly like the treasure chest that bites you, but definitely surprised when I open a chest and now a fight occurs.
Yeah.
Which which is like a square or two removed on the 3x3 grid.
Yeah, that on the 3x3, this is like 4-1, 1-4.
Yeah, it's pretty dang close.
Like, functionally, it's on the right track, but the form is not quite correct.
Yeah. So. But yeah, so here we got so we're being used to frame up Seiryu clan. We then were helped out by, as you said, a ghost.
We met a dead man.
You know, do we have
no in settings?
Is it in settings? Is
character profiles? Yeah.
Okay.
I can't imagine we're gonna have one for him.
By the way, I don't think we've touched this.
Yeah, why would you? It's in the settings.
Yeah, it's in settings, not in anywhere else.
But yeah, if you ever forget who someone is, or you want to just like get the rundown, we have who everybody is.
But if we look, so okay, we've got Seiryu clan, Mabuchi, and we have our notes about. Yep, this is basically everything we've learned in.
Yeah, he did a murder to try and light the powder keg.
Yep.
Heat up the Cold War.
Hey, Nick.
Thanks, Nick.
Nick, I got it.
Rip.
Yep. So, but we don't have a heading for the Gomi Jewel.
Yeah, we don't know anyone. We don't know the name of any member of the Gomi Jewel.
Yep.
So we couldn't like put a profile down on them.
Yep. But yeah, we were bailed out by a member of the Gobi Jewel who, if you play
got the six, you saw him shot in the head.
Yep.
Fucking assassinated.
All right, time to play some wizardry.
Yeah. The fella who had us on the meat hooks, Mabuchi, is Ed Street Fighter, and I believe ships enough Guilty Gear.
Yep, we got an encounter over in this corner. Okay, fine, I'm out of. Fine.
You are not allowed first-person combat.
You're gonna get fun with this.
Okay.
Get serious. I'm ready now.
And if I remember right, when we walked into this dungeon, they were like, "Hey, you should be level 17."
And here we are.
Yeah.
Right above that line.
No, actually, sorry. The recommended level is 15.
Oh, wow.
They are willing to let you punch above weight pretty heavily.
Do something.
Yeah, we got hit by sand attack.
But like that was we beat up like 9 guys who were level 17. So if you walked in at 15, even before you get to the dungeon, you probably leveled a little bit.
Should I open it?
Right, because there's the forced fights in the warehouse.
Got it.
Yeah.
Long coat.
Warehouse boss who pulled out the dynamite that definitely wasn't the problem.
Ooh.
20 decks.
20 decks, and is that
Cold resist.
so that's 18 defense, 15. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
see.
free cold resist from the government.
Yeah. I'll take that. They're giving me
Like,
squares.
That's going to be the case for kind of a while. Is like during like overworld fucking around, you're going to get access to pretty real gear, especially if you like spend the time to, you know, do mini games, gin up cash, all that jazz. And the stuff in dungeons is here to make sure you go like, hey,
Are you like ready?
if you didn't do any of that,
Which makes sense.
please don't be nude.
We are in a place where we could not choose to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hostile host.
Hold on. Maybe
Get cocky.
You're gonna get
It
stung.
looks pretty good.
Watch this.
you.
Just trying to walk out.
Ah, got him with the barrel.
Howdy.
Here we go.
Yeah, like earlier, we did have a dungeon that was like, hey, we're not going to let you walk in until Ichiban is wearing 3 pieces of equipment.
Oh my god. Uh-huh.
Well,
Uh-huh. So one of these has hovels. It has the in it.
so one of these is a brand new car.
Huh?
The other 2 have coats.
Oh. Sure. I don't know that anyone can use an Odachi.
No, you don't know anything about swords.
Can anyone dual wield? Alright, take a look. Uh-huh.
Do the sparkles go away in first person? No, they go away if you're close. Okay.
Okay. Alright, so check the tail.
Should I open it?
You don't see any breathing.
Okay.
Should I open it? Sweet.
Oh, this is everybody, like, again, we want to make sure you've got...
You had several options for jobs. These are like acceptable weapons for a couple different ones.
It's true, now that we've been introduced to Monster in a Box, you know, we have our style of mimic that exists. So,
Yep.
now it's in mind.
Every time it's a question. I think a lot about how much time Dark Souls 1 spends before you find the first mimic.
Sen's Fortress?
Yep.
The one with the lightning lance in it?
Yeah. You get a lightning spear, and that's the first. Good work, Adachi. And so, like, you've gone through, you know, Berg and Parish and Blighttown and Lower Blighttown.
My cell phone, by the way, is off, so I can't take a photo there.
Battery's dead. No signal.
You're in it now. Have fun with this.
No?
Not who I thought you were clipping, but
Yes, I am.
Right.
we take this.
I'm ready now.
You're weak. Cool. I'm up.
Thought that one was going to be a little bit of a problem.
Hey man, we can all lose.
Alright, everybody kind of like, get over here. Yeah. You should probably head over. Yeah, keep moving this way. You know?
You're gonna get stung.
Going in.
Whenever we see an enemy do that, I think about that post that's photo of a propane tank hanging on a bike.
Yeah.
Like, look, normally during a car collision with a bike, the bike loses. It doesn't have to be that way. We can all lose.
I'm sorry, I've committed to this bit. We're almost out of here.
I think you're right.
Uh,
That was
Twitchy streamer.
Watch this.
Technomancy.
Take your
Wow.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Ready now.
I'm up.
Go for it. Yeah.
The enemy is defeated. So itchy.
I do kind of wish that the down. I know it's because you have to have the animation all snappy. I do kind of wish the down attack was like a properly formed sledgehammer swing.
Oh, yeah, I know. Excuse?
Yeah, there are propane tanks on the floor. You could have used them as weapons during the fight, but now that they're physics objects, when they break, they do pop.
We could still both lose. Okay, fine. Did you know you can play this as Century Odyssey? It's true.
No one can stop you.
You want to fight?
You're gonna get stuck.
There was a moment where that lined up.
Check this out. Suck on this.
Right.
Take your best shot. Let's go.
I'm
Let's
not
go.
backing down.
Recovering the thought from a minute ago, having spent some time using sledgehammers, I am always a little bit charmed by seeing the
You're gonna be in a world
the form of you get it. You also get it on like wood splitting of like watching that, like you have a hand up at the head for control that slides down the shaft for leverage as you swing. That's always just like a fun bit of body mechanics to see.
Yeah, how much of that is full body motion with like
Yeah.
kinetic? It's not just kinetic energy from swinging what you would think like statically, but like twisting and like shoulder movement, waist movement, leg, like the entirety of the body on that. Meanwhile, Adachi is one-handing it halfway up
Yeah,
and is just
Like-
like flunk.
like it's a fucking baton.
Yeah.
Dachi's a very big boy. Mystery leaf. I heard the prompt.
Should I open it? Got it.
I had to wiggle in and out. Felt hat. I don't know if Ichiban knows about, like, Etrian Odyssey, but Ichiban definitely knows about, like, wizardry, like, you know?
Yeah.
Like, the first-person dungeon crawler has its legs. Deep, so... You know, these glowies have, like, this, like, prismatic bit to them that makes me think of, like... The like... I'd say unnamed, but I know they actually are, like, Smash Brothers, weird, colorful thing that just, like, obliterates all the little statues in, like, the opening cutscene.
Yeah, the bosses of Ultimate's story mode.
Yeah.
Because it's you've got like the actual shrine in the center. You've got the like dodecahedron, I think.
Yeah,
that is only visible as reflections, and then you've got the three like color circles rotating.
Yeah.
Entwined in each other.
And they're all meeting at that little centerpiece.
Yeah.
Trash!
Let's go.
Entranced, ensorcelled by trash. SMT 1992. Yeah, that's another piece on the chain that is first-person dungeon crawls. I like the more recent. I'd say recent. The most recent title I think of like this is the typing one. God, it was like last year. Like you had like a squad of 4 people, and spells were like word.
Oh,
yeah, Crypt Master was
fuck.
like that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But like it's you know, there's a whole lot of lines to draw in that.
Large and long in the tooth genre.
Yeah. I think a Grimrock as well. Those are like Apple Defense.
Apple Defense. we have to distribute those to doctors that protect them.
The Apple Defense a day.
Yeah.
Okay. A wall we can't go through, that's fine. Hey, buddy. Hey, everybody.
Bring it on. Yeah.
You're gonna get
Don't
stoned.
get cocky. I got
Gone. Wow. You know? Namba being able to one-shot an enemy in combat.
weak.
I'm not backing down.
We've been tussling with guys at 17. 15 is less than 17.
And we're like set up to go higher.
Yeah.
Nice.
You're gonna get stoned.
Okay. Cool. Next time.
We're also going to be ready for more drink links when we get out of here.
Yeah, we were locked on at least one by progressing through the plot.
Yes. I think that was Nanbo's. That was just a dachi, yeah.
Yes, correct. Hey,
Hey,
how you doing?
what's up? Nanbo's got these really, like, kind of wide open eyes.
Yeah,
Hey, good?
looking.
Beefcake.
Yeah. Don't get cocky. Yeah. Check this out.
Just pose for the fans over there.
Yep.
Here we go.
You're in it now. Huh?
Just hearing the like
Try this on.
Super Macho Man taunt sound. Photo up.
Let's go. I got this.
You're gonna get stomped.
Get the small fry out of here.
You're gonna be in a world of
Okay. Oh yeah? Cool.
I
Ooh.
wonder how much effort it is to mod audio in the
Oh, like change voice lines.
Can I get one of these guys to say release the bogus?
Release the bogus. I feel like I would imagine it's just like an audio file that would be changed there.
I'm not too sure. I
At
can't
least-
think of
at
ever
least-
having.
I would imagine it's an
seen
audio file,
it.
like if things were not like packaged.
Right, like what once you unpack, because like I can't think of any mods I've encountered that do change audio.
Hmm.
At least not one to one. Yeah, like that. Certainly, the first step of this is you go spin up the mod tools to unpack things. Silver Mantis,
Silver.
the shrine of the.
What was the silver team in that one? Because there were like they had 6 teams and they were color coded. It was like silver, orange. They weren't standard colors, in the sense that it wasn't like red, blue, yellow, green, orange. There was like a silver team and a purple team.
I am completely unfamiliar with that show. As a matter of fact, I have no idea.
That's fair. The most recent thing I remember them doing was like a Nickelodeon movie that was like a TV movie of we're doing Legends of the Hidden Temple, but like as like a adventure movie that's nodding towards the game show. Entirely baffling to me. I don't know.
They're
Okay. Let's go.
Silver Monkey is the shrine of the Silver Monkey.
you're correct. There was a made-for-TV movie in 2016.
Yeah.
Fascinating. It
I'm sure it exists.
65 minutes.
Yeah.
Couldn't even get to 80.
I was gonna say 45. I was gonna say just length of like what you would air.
An hour-long special.
Yeah, hour-long special.
A little bit more than that, but not by much.
Check this out. Suck on this.
Weak to eyes. I want to say Silver Serpent, but now I'm thinking about a Covetous Ring at that point.
Red jaguars, blue barracudas, green monkeys, orange iguanas, purple parrots, silver snakes.
Okay, snakes, not serpents.
You were close.
Just piles of junk here.
Tanks that size are allowed to have valves like that. Smaller tanks don't get to have valves that shape anymore.
I don't think we have a small one around here, but yeah, the smaller tanks are the ones you would go to, like, local convenience
You go to a
store.
gas station and you hand them yours and they give you a fresh one.
Yep.
And all of those have sort of rounded triangle valves to indicate that they have an overfill protection device. Large tanks do not have to have that, and so they don't have to have the triangle valve. I've been saying valve, I mean specifically the knob.
Here it is, a goodie. Here it is.
There are no problems here.
Should I open it? Sweet.
Wonky hammer.
I mean, we know what a hammer is. Well, it is an improvement over rubber, if that is what you had.
I like looking at the model on them.
Yeah. It's just some rock.
We have mallet, and then we have a rock tied to a pipe. Well, it's not even a pipe. It's not rounded.
Yeah, no, that's just that's just like
You can even see down on the bottom. It's
a
little
1x2 steel bar.
Yeah.
That's just like some welding stock.
Whereas this is, a rounded.
Yeah.
Because like down to the bottom, you can see there's a couple spots where it's a little like
Yeah.
like the light is reflecting off of grooves.
Yeah, as though you would grip down on it really hard. Over here, you've got your like metal or fiberglass handle.
Rebar minus the concrete. I'm missing the rounded grooves for a rebar.
It's not even rebar. It's
because here we can see, like. Well, again, when I think of rebar, I think it has the rounded, like the.
Yeah, you're thinking of a cylinder with like almost threading,
yes.
but just like the large. I think it's usually extrusions rather than grooves into. Not super certain of that though.
Yeah. Want to see my CD collection? Oh, hi. Oh, hello? Oh no!
Pseudo trash.
I'm not backing down.
This is yet another style of mimic, I would say.
Yes.
This is like, this was not assumed to be a goodie.
But
But
it was a piece of the environment that grew legs and attacked you.
Yeah, I refrain from sending these items. Thank you.
We were talking about the safe and about how it doesn't quite fit, and I couldn't mention these guys.
Yeah. I think as long as trash cans have goodies inside them, these can be mimics.
Yeah, that is exactly what I was thinking. Is like, you're allowed to walk up to a pile of trash and get a half-eaten bento.
Awful dance. That's a lot of MP lost. Holy shit. Okay, so dancing is that dance is the like in Dragon Quest. If you're associating what a dance does to something in Dragon Quest, odd dance is the first thing that's going to come to mind, which is the MP drain dance.
Okay.
It generally is going to drain single-digit MP because numbers in a Dragon Quest are usually like the amount of health that MP we have now is like close to like closing in on endgame in most Dragon Quest games.
Yeah.
Okay, I've been waiting for them to. Oh, I don't have enough for. That's fine. Right.
Suntail Hawk.
Reckless draw.
Okay.
This post made by Stealth Star. Yeah, many treasures await us in the trash. Many knives await us. Well, these are forks and knives. They're not necessarily all knives. These are utensils.
Right.
But yeah, because these are the things. So these are a mimic because like I consider Jar Mimic a mimic as well. Because it doesn't being a treasure chest is a purist. That's one of the angles. I think. On the list, and the other is like if we're, you know, like if we are the thing or in the thing or such. So like this, because this is the trash bag that attacks you, it's a mimic, but it's
this is the difference between like the, you know, you find you're traveling through the woods and you find a hut. You walk into the hut and there's a guy in there and he stabs you, versus you find a hut and the hut is alive and it eats you.
Trash. Ragged cloth.
Right, like this was not someone lying in wait. This was a piece of the environment that was actively hostile.
I think that this was one room.
Yeah. Teach you about pseudo trash.
We're learning about funny dungeon mechanics. You know, learning about different things that can ambush you. Golden Scorpion!
Golden Scorpion!
Whoa!
Fuck the silver snakes. Get me on that theme.
Alright, well, bad news to y'all.
Yeah.
You've chosen the wrong position.
I've got my MP back.
Automa burglar deleted.
Wanna fight?
The Lana text. You annihilated Automa burglar.
I'm up.
Bum 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. Dang. Okay.
I'm not backing down.
Mimic sits there and is treasure to the appealing attacks you. Cloaker is a cape. When you put it on, it eats it. Mmm, yeah.
Nice.
So itchy.
Should I open it?
Got it.
Okay. Back here now. Okay. Oh, hello. Grenade. I have a number of those now, and they're...
Yeah. You haven't wound up in, like, enough danger for it to be a real consideration.
yeah.
Like, instead of spending an item, you can just do that.
Oh,
Those crate
Should I open
models
it?
we've had forever.
Wait.
Those have been in most of these video games.
these specific grades.
The Koban.
Hmm.
I'm ready to kick ass.
Yeah, we also bought some grenades. Well,
Devil, you know.
Okay.
I got this.
3 of them.
You're gonna be in a
Don't
world.
get caught, huh?
Oh yeah.
You're in it now.
You're gonna get stomped.
Okay. Now,
What's this?
got 2 of them.
Here we go.
Happy enough with that.
Yeah.
Here I
Fight. Let's go. Let's go.
go. I'm not that yet.
Crunch.
Yeah.
Lariato.
Let's go. Have fun with this.
You're gonna be in a world.
Alive. Cool. Let's do it.
Right. I'm ready now.
I'm up.
No, I'm not enough. Okay.
I got this.
That's
Oh no.
5
The
damage.
6 hit points you could have saved.
I know.
The enemy is defeated.
If only you had spent 30 more MP.
No experience.
So itchy.
You fight bodybuilders, you just don't learn anything. Learn stuff for on-the-job training. Oh, okay. Gotta go back.
Being convinced that this is the correct direction, and therefore.
We got that arrow that tells us the nice way out of here. Aha!
Should I open it? Whoa.
Ah!
The fact that he like jumps out into the like full spread on the arms is pretty good.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
The Tinkersman.
I'm not that.
The Tinkersman, who is 3 levels higher than all of those moves,
Don't get caught.
and who has a 3x defense buff right now.
Check this out.
You're gonna get
Take this.
stomped.
Okay.
Come on.
Here we go. Try this on for size. This is my stuff.
Let's go. Going in.
You're gonna be in a world.
I got this.
You're gonna get stomped.
Cryokinesis.
Oh god. Double act.
Begging for mercy now. Have fun with this.
Powerful enemy.
I'm not that.
This sucks.
Okay, Tinkersman Naito's been knocked out.
Because Naito was worth 10 grand.
So itchy.
It's not. Sorry.
We have an auto heal.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember who has them. Okay, we did have Psycho have the.
Yeah.
I was looking at their MP mostly.
Ah.
They
Yeah.
yeah, they're not like super in position for it. That's okay.
In it for the long haul. Not a loser. Okay. Let's go.
Crabbies. Okay.
Cool. Weak.
You're gonna be in a whirl.
Come on now. Suck on this.
Right.
You want to fight?
Okay.
I'm up.
I'm not that
Let's
dead.
go. Gotcha. Get serious.
You're gonna be in a whirl.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure we have a number of actual like pocket healing items we can
Let's go.
take
Pocket
advantage of.
healing, pocket energy recovery.
You're gonna get stomped.
Okay.
But like, surely there's a
Surely.
energy drink cooler right around the corner.
Gotta help.
Cool.
We'll get in there.
From downtown.
I'm up. Yeah. Don't get cocky.
Having to resist on everything here.
Next time.
Yeah. Crab Sentinel is tough.
Okay.
Surely, an energy drink cooler right around the corner.
Right around the corner. It's our box. There we go. High quality lumber. There we are. Stamina X. Stamina X.
Love
But-
a good stamina X.
But
Yeah. 2 more pads.
alright.
Just sitting on the floor.
It's on the
near the
floor,
sword.
just some gold, you know? And a whole first aid kit. Okay.
That fisherman didn't trust banks.
Leave your entire savings in one gold bar.
Leave it sitting on
And
the
then leave it on
floor.
the floor. Alright. Uh-huh.
Should I open it? Got it.
Well,
I mean... Yeah. What if exactly what I'm wearing, but with some resistance?
does anyone else want to swap into what each one was wearing?
I don't think so. I could. That's extra 13 defense at the cost of... Yeah, sure.
Like, you've got the plus 10 to healing stat, but when's the last time you used any healing?
And, like,
Didn't
the,
get combat, at
the
least?
defense is like a 15% gain there.
Yeah.
Alright. So...
On the map, before we touched that drink cooler, one of your party members had gotten stuck in the room that had the gold bar.
Way over there.
Or no, sorry, not the gold bar. The
Or-
yeah, the protector. You can see the triangle just over on the other edge of the map.
Alright.
A save point at the end of this hallway certainly means that you will walk out and go
boy.
home.
Oh boy. Uh-huh.
You can see the guy in the driver's seat.
Yeah! Time for a boss fight.
I don't know what could possibly be the problem here.
Against some heavy machinery and also... Like, we installed a boss arena down here.
Well, yeah,
Like,
it's an important part of any source system.
yeah. Alright. Let's go! Heavy machinery.
What the heck? How are we supposed to fight this?
Just hit any part of it you can.
The VFX on that indicates that the roar was coming from the bucket.
Yes.
Good enough for me. Yeah.
Excavator level 17.
Oh yeah. Have fun with
We're gonna
this.
aim for the bucket.
Cool. You wanna fight? Come on now. Suck on this.
Okay.
Here we go.
Resist flames.
This out. Here I
Let's go. Yeah.
I don't think we can,
go. You're
No.
gonna get
I
stung.
don't...
You could try. I think if you select that, the game will just tell you that you don't have a valid target.
I'm not
Yeah.
backing down.
You're weak. Let's go.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Yeah. Let's go. I got this.
You're gonna get stung.
You're in now we're talking.
96.
Watch this. Let's go.
I'm not backing down.
Alright, defense up.
Get serious.
I think, bizarrely, it is not resistant to knives,
You're gonna
if I'm
get
remembering correctly.
Come on. Let's go.
Resisted fire. I like putting this in the...
Yeah.
You're done now.
Why would it let you do this attack?
right.
I know in the sequel, if you attempt to do this, the game just says no.
Try this on your side. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Excavator is unfazed. Fear stricken. Here we go. 330. Yeah, that was more than the the tag move on the 2 turn up.
Oh, look at this asshole.
Take your best shot.
Well,
Check this out. Take this.
Get the bleed.
This out. This time,
Fight. I'm up.
you're gonna get stomped.
Let's go.
Back on the floor.
Ring out.
Back on the floor.
You're gonna get a world of hurt.
Damn, ring out. No ring out.
Let's
Oh, I'm sorry.
Come on now. Suck on this. Two bases extra to go.
Got a crowbar.
Hey, hey.
I feel the stats
Shop rank
going
for
up.
everyone.
Look at me go. Moving up in the world.
Stats and a full heal, also a level. Well, we get our prizes.
Should I open
Okay,
it?
but can you imagine?
Got it.
Like,
Witchy.
if we put a mimic after the,
You both of them.
yeah, like congratulations,
Should I open it?
you just got a full heal. Wooden flipper.
That'll be for Chef, I believe.
Probably not.
Almost certainly not an improvement, but
All right, let's get the hell out of here. This room is 4 stars on the
yeah.
danger. I got caught. I'll admit that one. I got caught.
It's not the nastiest Kapura Gabura,
But and then here we are.
but it was recorded on stream.
Well, pretty far off from where we were.
Yeah.
Smuggling tunnels.
Sup?
All right, and we got.
Do you have the phone number?
For the chairman. Like, hey, you need to be aware this is coming. Hi. We've established, Kasuga has a pretty heavy level of respect for the leader of the Seiryu clan and how they handled the retirement home stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Ichiban saw the chairman of the Seiryu clan as, like, the first Yakuza he's seen in a long time who lives up to his ideal of what the Yakuza are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's alright, okay. Well.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the streets.
In the streets. Yeah, you're right. Mabuchi isn't telling us the plan,
A week in advance.
This is, I'm sending this video we just made of you now.
Hey.
You think Coolsville sucks, and now there's open gang war.
God damn!
Yeah.
That's not just shot in the street. That is.
On a rifle after being shot on Seiryu clan turf.
Yeah.
It was a bloodbath. And the killers got away before the cops even showed up.
Like,
Sounds
there's.
like this is an
I
open
walked up to
hell,
you on the street and shot you in the head and walked away. And there's a fucking. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even as we speak, Captain
Yep.
Takabe is taking matters into
Uh-huh.
his own hands with a truck full of Yakuza.
Yep.
All armed to the teeth.
Yep.
Doubt Chairman Hoshino even signed off on it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't.
They'll answer.
You can't take this lying down.
Yeah,
That was.
that is, you know,
Yeah. Right into Liumang territory.
that is the escalation.
Yeah.
So, Takabe's heading to Restaurant Row, huh? That's right where the Liumang boss has his front. He's basically a lit spark flying into a powder keg.
This is ridiculous. How can it be this easy to destroy a years-long truce?
Mabuchi's got everyone dancing to his little tune. And he used us to make sure everyone heard it.
At least now we know for sure he killed Nonomiya.
Yeah. I remember his shit-eating grin as he said that.
We still don't know why he did it, though.
Yeah.
You thinking of something, Adachi-san?
Yeah. Just something Mabuchi said. I'm trying to remember the exact words.
Who cares what that son of a bitch said?
Adachi-san, are you wondering if Nonomiya was killed because of us?
What? We had nothing to do with it. Especially you, Sachan.
Yeah, I know it wasn't our fault. It was Mabuchi's. But maybe we were a convenient tool for him to get the war he wanted.
I don't know, Sachan. I mean, we weren't even a blip on it. Wait, I get it now.
You do?
Listen, on the surface, it makes no sense for him to kill Nonomiya, right?
Right.
We know his true objective is war with the Seiryu clan.
Yeah, that's a given.
But he didn't need a reason to start one. He could have just done it. Instead, he used us as an excuse. Why?
Right. He could have taken that action and walking out into the
Tell
street
me,
anyway.
detective.
Like,
Think about it.
So he could have.
He could
But
have.
like.
He was stirring the pot.
yeah.
You're not
right.
convincing 5 of your boys to
Yes.
start this
He-
gang war with nothing.
Yeah.
Would be
He could have done it.
Exactly. This is Yokohama, where the Ijin Three have a strict
that wasn't
agreement
just
to
him.
invade each other's turf.
Right.
Anyone who
And now that
that
you've
rule will be
convinced your
punished by all
boys that
three
this
factions.
is retaliation, you
Even
could
if
convince
that
the
person
Gomi
is a
Chul that this is
Liumang
retaliation.
officer, like Mabuchi.
And also, now that we have, you know, the Seiryu clan flying into
So he
Restaurant
needed
Row
to
right
put the
now,
blame on someone besides
which is
himself.
also going to be like
Why us?
Think back to what he said, and it all starts to come together.
I was actually starting to worry that no one would water the seeds I planted.
yeah.
But then you showed up, and now that seed has blossomed into the most beautiful flower.
He was saying that his master plan was complete. Get it? The seed was Nonomiya's death. We watered it by chasing the murderer.
And the video he took to show his boys and get them all riled up. That was the blossoming flower?
That's what I'm thinking. Also, I don't think he wanted us in particular. He just needed someone, anyone, to water the seed.
Nonomiya died? For that?
I don't think there was anything special about Nonomiya either.
What?
If this didn't work, he would just have tried it again.
Only because his shop was on Seiryu clan turf. Mabuchi just needed there to be an untimely death of someone connected to the Seiryu. And anyone who reacted to it would serve as his spark for war. Nonomiya and all of us are the pawns in Mabuchi's scheme, but I mean, it could have been anyone.
At least we're alive. Nonomiya is dead.
Yup. Just because Mabuchi needed a roundabout way to start a war.
You must have heard the old secret about how to win wars. Force your enemy to act first.
God damn it, Adachi-san. You saying all we did was help Mabuchi's plans?
Yeah.
That evil bastard has to pay. No way am I gonna let everything go according to his plan.
Cool it, Kasuga. We need to stay calm right now.
Yeah, Mabuchi's obviously a sharp guy, so let's not do anything rash.
Fuck that! I'm not standing around and letting him win! Look, you might believe in that old shit about letting the enemy act first to win the war. But my Aniki taught me different. He said whoever makes the first move is the victor. The guy with steel balls wins.
Look, you need to chill out. And Sachan, what's so funny?
We can stop this war. We just gotta tell the Seiryu captain what's going on.
For real? You want to mess around in gang warfare?
Namba-san, would you rather let it happen, and then we get blamed for the whole thing?
I'm not down with letting it happen. Nonomiya wouldn't be either, if he were here.
Damn it. Fine.
You can just see Nanba thinking on this, like, fuck, okay.
Yep.
And you, Adachi-san?
Well, it would piss me off to allow that slick fuck the last laugh.
All right, then there's no time to waste. Off to Restaurant Row.
Alright. Ooh, we got
Yeah.
panic music. We're
So, there is one thing that has occurred in the state transition between Chapter 5 and Chapter 6 here.
oh.
It's that there are now 100 glowies scattered across the world.
What?
And when you find one, you'll get a text message about it.
Oh no, did they put mini medals in the world?
If you let's see, from here, if you just head down that ladder right at the left side of the bridge, should be. It's fine. I'll figure it out.
Oh. Yeah, these are
They
mini
put mini medals.
They put mini medals in the cave. They're mini medals.
They're even the correct size and shape to be a mini medal.
Yeah, me turning around and picking up my mini medals that I have sitting behind me. Plural. Thanks to you.
Shout outs to Malamet.
Thanks to you and Malvet. Yeah, so yeah, okay. So we just find, like, 10, 20, 30, and we get goodies.
So, not quite.
Oh, okay. So are these
these are a currency. There is a shop.
Okay, so these are okay. In most
it's
games,
not quite mini metal.
In most games that contain mini medals, there are a set number of mini medals in the world, 100 to 120, let's say, and every 20, 30, 40, etc., you get a goodie.
Right.
But in I think just 5, they're a currency instead. Yes, mini medals were absolutely a thing from earlier Dragon Quest games. From 3 forward.
Yeah, because we've done
So.
bits similar to this in a couple of Yakuza games, and it depends. It varies between these two ways for it to pan out.
Mm.
If they are doing it as thresholds, it's usually as this is a currency, but the store only stocks one thing at a time. And when you buy that one thing, they stock the next thing,
Yeah.
which means that it is thresholds.
Oh, you've got the panic in here.
Yeah, so the other big differentiator is that mini medals are not a finite resource in this game.
Okay. So
By the late game, you will be able to find enemies who will drop Tojo Clan crests.
yeah, in the implementation in 5, it was that way as well. Like some enemies could drop a mini medal and they were not finite.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're looking for Dragon Quest that Ichiban would have played, it's 7 and back.
Which is very funny. He gets exactly the correct amount.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting conversationalist at this point.
Yeah! that is the funniest part of this bit. I love it.
Oh.
Yeah, so that is a source of mostly some various bits of equipment. Egg.
Alright. But this was the plan all along.
Yep.
We left the dungeon.
Business.
How close are we to this? 4 payments left. Alright. So one more full run of operation here.
Yeah.
And the last thing we did was upgrade this to heavier.
Nearly complete.
Yeah. We clearly can't, afford
Still
it.
no reason to hire anyone else. We're still like running our store perfectly just fine with our original 3.
Yep. Alright, well,
We got a job to do.
let's open for business. Let's see where things lead if we want to start looking at second operations to open. Yeah, so, because in between would... I don't think that means Ichiban got to play Rocket Slime. Slime Mori Mori was Game Boy
Rocket Slime's the
Advance.
first.
Maybe? Well, Game Boy Advance, right? So that puts us at, like
03.
like a little... Yeah, okay. I was gonna guess
Not quite.
a little later. We get Torneko. We get a couple Torneko games. Because those are after 4, they're PS1 titles. So we get some mystery dungeons. 7 is close to our line. And then I think of other spin-offs. There weren't like that's kind of our ones at that time. I don't even know if you're at Dragon. I think you've got Dragon Warrior Monsters. Because that's Game Boy,
Yes.
like 98.
Correct.
Yes.
98 in Japan, 2000 NA.
Yeah, because the monster set included in Dragon Warrior Monsters, Dragon Quest Monsters 1, Terry's Adventure, goes up through 6. It doesn't include like the final monster on the like chain of monsters you make is
Nice. You guys did great out there.
is the like bonus boss in 6.
There was. Hang on. That can't be
That's what
true.
I'm talking about.
What's up?
I'm seeing that Dragon Warrior Monsters got a mobile phone release in 2002.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, like old ass phones.
Yeah.
That makes some sense. Like, there were a number of like higher profile games on mobile in Japan in like early mid 2000s. That the ones that I think of that are a little later, before Crisis, the FF7 one. I think it was before Crisis. It's like a Turks game.
Yeah.
And then there's a couple of like Mega Man games from 2006. Battle Network gets a title. Legends has a title. Yeah, After Years. Yeah.
Yeah, like so it wasn't a direct port. It looks like.
Okay.
You're getting a little bit of the like Tamagotchi treatment.
Ooh. Okay.
It was also 300 yen a month.
A $3 subscription for your slime.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't have money to purchase this, and we don't have the folks to stock it yet, but have to take these into mind soon.
Yeah.
We got a job to do.
We got the first 2 Torneko games.
Yeah. The first one didn't get a global release. The second one did.
Pretty lucky. Pretty lucky.
93 and 99 on those 2.
Yeah. Because one is a SNES title and one is a PS1 title on those.
These are incredible
Yeah.
results.
You guys did great out there.
I like that the like motivation goes from like yeah to like sort of like angry, like the eyebrows on it.
The mischief.
Yeah, that's a yeah.
We're going up.
Ooh, that's a big jump. If we could hit rank 101 before the meeting, would that be? No, we're not gonna be able to. Okay.
Yeah. But we're not going to. I don't think it would count.
Okay. All right.
We got a job to do.
I think we're just doing this for the 4.
Yeah.
We're gonna have we'll have the loan finished off, which means we're gonna have a much higher like income coming in.
Yeah.
Once that's off, and then we can purchase a second property and start going from there. Because right now it's like we make 2.2, which is 1.2 because of the repayment for one more.
These are incredible
You guys did
results.
great out there.
Yeah.
We're going
Like
up.
we can finish the upgrades on confections.
The shareholders meeting is coming up soon.
Okay, let's see what that like cost looks like.
Oh, that is stiffer than I remember. Okay.
10 mil? 10 mil and
Just
change?
about. Yeah.
10 and change, it looks like. Makes sense to get this, like, again, because it's the property we always have.
Yeah, it's the one you can't get rid of, and so you are benefited for filling it out.
Like, once it's filled out, it's doing the max that it can for, which at some point will become kind of irrelevant in the grand scheme, but, like, will...
Heavily outclassed, yeah.
But will allow us to... Look, the bigger we have on that, the quicker we leverage it to get, like, 6 Mahjong powers or whatnot. Okay. Done on expenses.
Incredible
You guys did
results.
great out there. We're going up.
Ichiban could have seen the recording of the stage version of Dragon Quest II
Okay.
and 2 different anime and a theatrical released 45-minute anime special.
Okay. Yeah, because The Adventures of Dai, the manga and anime, are in essence around 3. They're their own thing, but like 3 is like the time you would attach them to.
Yeah.
They're which puts them in 89. That was the one that had the...
Dead on. December 2nd, 1989.
That's the one with looking for a more beautiful slime pointing
So 89 is Dragon Quest, the anime. Adventures of Why you get is in 91.
Okay, you get that one second later. Okay. Yeah, because Die is the one that had a
The shareholders meeting is about to begin.
more recent anime done on it.
2020.
Yeah. All right. Let's check. Make sure everybody's ready to go for the.
As well as Dragon Quest Biography, Emblem of Eroto.
Okay. All right, we're punching up.
That's fine.
We're good. We've got neutral, mischief, and angry.
Consider the shareholders handled.
We'll start with the financial report. President Kasuga, if you would.
So this should start at like 65.
Kick things off with the financial report.
All right.
Thank you. Let's move on to the Q&A.
All
Please
right.
raise your hand if you have a question.
So you're not usually benefited from waiting on the first war.
Yeah, a little bit. We got
You're building apology meter.
Please raise your hand if you have a question.
Yeah, because we're building attack right now for waiting on this.
Yeah, like the now that you've spent any meter.
Yeah, we're not getting in a second hit there.
Please raise your hand if you have a question.
心配なのですが、このままで大丈夫ですか？一理あります。
Please raise your hand if you have a question.
コンプライアンスを守っていますか？
Okay, there we go.
Fuck my omelet.
If you have any questions,
We're very sorry.
raise your hand if you have a question.
Just gives you
Yeah.
20 meter.
うまくいっていますが、
We've never been better.
心配なのですが。
That concludes our periodic sharing.
Look,
announcement.
Chicken told me that the business had never been better.
I wouldn't question it.
Yeah.
I would not question omelet.
Everybody, thank you. The meeting went great.
All right, we get our experience that we're not using.
Shares are skyrocketing.
We got our share price up wildly. And then we get to hit the...
That's good shit.
Oh, we get to pass over.
Ranking went up.
All right.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to stop you. Neat.
Then our bonus. I'll take that.
Remind you that this is money making game.
Yeah. I don't.
What?
What?
Nah, I'm good. We got a phone call. Hey, Nick.
Hi, Nick.
Thanks.
I love. Yeah, it's only because of your investment. You're just like, no,
No, like
you could have fucked that up all kinds of ways with all that money.
you could have thrown that 10 billion into the ground. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I live for this.
And
All right, now we're able to just wide open on properties and employees.
menacing.
And now, for the bosses of capitalism.
Oh.
Ichiban Confections.
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay, we found the important
Dun, dun,
name.
dun. Yeah, Devil Co. Oh, they've done essentially the same plot for the big mini game like 5 consecutive times.
Yeah, this is how
Yeah.
it works. Money making game has some deeply entrenched capitalists who are tied heavily to the industry who want to fuck your shit.
I love the reaction of like, fuck, Nick, oh no.
Yeah, like he's like, yeah, it's some random girl inherited the shop.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Cool.
Oh, it's some random dumbass yakuza running the shop. All right, whatever. Ah, the important name. Fuck. I love faceless four heavenly kings.
Yeah. Keep moving. Ichiban Kasuga. Seven business periods. Okay.
Okay.
Sup?
No, I'm just telling you to leave and go to a bar. Fuck out of here.
No, let's take a night and celebrate.
Yes.
That's great because that was my other location I wanted to go.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh boy.
Moves.
Panic music. Skills. Just get him with a fat stack of cash. Yeah, tension music for encountering Omelet. Okay, but those are like skills we're gonna have in like every class, so nice to have like no matter what we're doing sort of thing.
Yeah. You also have a part-time hero bit to turn in.
Yeah, the closest is
Just across the bridge here.
yeah, and then we can cross the bridge here, then go ahead. Yeah, that's exactly where I was going. We just take the attack. Yeah. Okay.
God bless the Dragon Engine.
I love the movement we have. It's so good.
Like, as we make more games in this engine, we get better at using it. But certain idiosyncrasies will always stay, and that's really excellent.
Alright, hello. Let's go ahead and report. Yep.
We dealt with some thugs back in the dungeon.
That'll unlock a new one on that, so we get that active. Okay. Yeah, we'll walk it.
Yeah.
It's fine. Okay, they're figuring it out. It's okay.
Yeah. We'll catch up. They know where we're going. Not everybody wants to get to the bar quite as fast as each one does.
The bomb, though. Alright.
You want to fight? Come on now. Is this what you're after?
That is a stack slap.
Yeah.
I like that they go flying like a mile. Like just like goodbye.
Reduce the 0 hit points and just become a physics object.
Okay, looks like we can't persimmon right now.
It's nighttime.
Okay. Wish that stack slap did more damage, more money you had. Yeah, that makes sense.
Potato.
Pepper. Garlic. And onion. Alright. So we got a number of drink links to do here. Everyone's here to hang out. We still have 10.
Everyone is here.
We have like still have tension music.
Until.
Yeah. Let's turn on
talk to Ariel.
Chief.
Oh, well.
Hey,
I don't know if this is going to teleport you back to the
I actually
office.
just got here.
Oh, that's alright.
So I see you brought a friend.
I don't
You're
think it
smoother than
will.
you
I
look.
don't know.
come on, man. She's an employee of mine.
Is she now? Were you homeless just the other day? Now you're some corporate big shot?
Where you
Look,
That's
life
a
comes at you
long
fast.
story.
Yeah.
One I'll say for another time.
Weren't
Right
you
now,
like
we're here to celebrate.
weren't you almost
So
like
how about you work us some magic?
Huh. Fine then.
like I know your crew.
So, we made it to the top 100. I think that calls for a toast.
Cheers. Ooh, that's good.
I wanted to start off with a thank you for all your support. I mean, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be president of anything.
You're just being modest. If anything, I should be thanking you. If I weren't so naive, I wouldn't have had to drag you into this mess. But you're just what a company needs. You're decisive, dependable, a good judge of character. Life itself is better with you around, Kasuga-san.
Speaking of character, let's talk about the guy who pulled one over on
He's
you.
so
Who is
bright.
this jerk ass anyway?
He's the president of a very big firm here in Yokohama.
Serious? And he just preyed on you out of nowhere?
Yeah. I never thought a professional on his level would do that. You see, I just inherited my company and didn't have a clue how to run it. It was a time I really needed somebody to count on. Then suddenly I met this business tycoon who seemed really genuine. I ate up every word he said.
And you paid the price for it.
Yeah. Every time I think about it, I feel so stupid.
Well, it's not like anyone can really blame you, right? I probably would have done the same thing if I was in your shoes.
Really?
Yeah. And remember, the fault lies with the deceiver, not the deceived. You did what anyone would do. I know you're just trying to process things, but you don't have to beat yourself up.
Kasuga-san, you're right. I know it's pointless to punish myself over something in the past.
Yep. And no matter what kind of company the shitbag runs, he's going down. Together we'll climb the ranks, make it to the top, and leave him begging for mercy.
Yeah, we will. We'll even get big enough to completely buy him out. We'll take back all the businesses he stole and start our own holdings company.
I like the sound of that.
We're gonna put him in a
With that
barrel in the
attitude,
street.
Nothing's gonna stop us. So keep
I'm gonna
your
put him in a
chin up,
barrel in the bay.
Enjoy the
Right.
There's that Eri-chan smile. Honestly, I saw you looking kind of down, so I got a bit worried.
Oh, was I acting strange? Sorry, it's just...
Something on your mind? You know you can always talk to me.
How should I explain this? I was just thinking about my dad.
Oh yeah?
It's like... whenever I see you smile, I always think of my dad. You two are so alike. That's why I got so emotional all of a sudden. But I wasn't feeling down or anything. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Wait a sec, though. If I remind you of your dad, does that mean...
I'm between A and B on this one.
He had big, poofy hair like this?
Oh no, he always made it a point to look clean cut.
Charismatic.
And I'm
Yeah.
not?
I wouldn't say that. In any case, I wasn't referring to your appearance. It's the way you carry yourself. You're funny, outgoing, always full of energy. You make everyone around you smile. My dad was just like that. He always made me feel safe and secure. To be honest, so do you.
Is that right? I wish I could have met the guy. Sounds like we would have hit it off.
I'd like to think so.
All right. Then for an awesome dad like yours, I'll put my heart and soul into making Ichiban Confections the best it can be. Now, there's no way I could ever replace your old man. But I can protect his legacy. Would you help me do that, Eri-chan? I don't think I can do it alone.
You won't have to. I'll help you every step of the way.
Please.
But I know you've got so much on your plate already. You're sure you'll
Heard
be
about
okay?
that Seiryu thing?
I know this won't be a walk in the park, but I have good people on my side.
Good people?
Yeah, a group I trust with my life. Can't get much done without them. So I'm sure it'll all work out. Call it a gut feeling. Bet they'll give me tons of shit for overdoing it, though.
It sounds like you're all close.
Hey, you okay there?
Kasuga-san, could I ask you a favor?
Yeah, what's up?
Do you think I could ever be part of your inner circle?
Huh?
Look, you've been doing so much for me since the day we met. But I feel like all I ever do is watch from the sidelines. That's not really fair, is it? So I was thinking I could play a more active role in your daily affairs. That way you could focus more on management without feeling bogged down by all your other stuff. That's a win for you and our company, right? I can't think of a reason for me not to join.
I don't know. We all walk a pretty tough road. Shit gets out of hand non-stop. You don't want to risk getting hurt, do you?
I'm fully aware of the risk. And trust me, I won't be a burden on that front.
Okay, but Harry-chan, as much as I like the idea, I just don't see it happening.
Please, let me be the one doing you the favor. Besides, if you say no, I'll just tag along without your approval.
I will just follow you.
Guess that doesn't leave me much choice. Don't expect any hand-holding, though.
Fine by me.
Okay. I'd say that's worthy of a toast. Welcome to the party, Harry-chan.
Yeah.
Cheers. So, Eri, along with a couple other characters in this
By the
game,
way, Harry-chan will be tagging along from this point on.
is based on
I'm excited to get
an
to know
actual
everyone.
actress who is named Eri Kamataki.
Are you sure about this?
All right.
Knowing us
this-
will probably bring you nothing
this is
but
Eri.
trouble.
There he is here.
We're always in one mess or another. Doesn't help that we got these
We've
two
done this a
drunks
number
either.
of times through these games of
Look
like
who's talking.
some set of
You
characters
don't
were
have to
people
worry
who
about me.
won a
just wanna
contest
repay you
or
for
there
all
was
the
an audition
kindness you've
process for
shown
this
me.
specific lane.
And I'm ready for just about anything.
Just about, huh?
In this
Well,
game, all of
I
those
can't
characters
argue with
have
that.
one particular aspect in
Welcome
common,
to
and
the
we'll get to
gang,
that later.
Eri-chan.
All right.
Thank you for having me.
There we go.
There's Party joined up with.
All right. So we actually have a fifth party member.
Yep.
That is
So
that is an immediate thing with a lot of RPGs and like, you know, side party members, optional party members who, you know, are like,
there is no guarantee you recruited this character. They will never
Therefore,
be in a cutscene.
you know, think about how much Vincent and Yuffie have to say in FF7 original. But yeah, like
Eri is just off camera looking at a cool rock.
you know,
It's fine.
I love the point that this is happening at. Like, all right, we've finally escaped from the underground. Like we've got notice.
We're like booking it to the Seiryu HQ to try and stop a gang war.
Yeah, like we are in, like, you know, tension music's going on. Like, we're gonna be putting ourselves in between like folks who just did multiple murders in the street and
in broad daylight.
Yeah, broad daylight, and folks who want revenge for murders in the street.
Yeah, like each of those guys probably caught like 30 rounds.
Like, you know, you know, it's bad when I look at that scene and I start thinking about the dude from the beginning of RoboCop, you know? Like,
yeah!
Like, we weren't, like, there, but we were close.
Like, they gun them both down, and then they keep going for, like, 7 seconds.
I think if you do this before the dungeon, she'd be chained up in there.
I don't believe so.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, so Ares bond works differently from everyone else. Instead of the normal meter that fills up, Ares just builds bond based on how much money making.
Right. She has the four. We have the four kings to deal with in money making game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet and caring disposition has given her a natural aversion to sleep and rage. More prone to being stunned. Alright. So, we also now have, like, a reason for those passives of, like, leveling quicker, or, like, getting more experience on the bench. Alright,
so, gear for a new friend.
Yeah. Got a stance and a box cutter.
Yeah, now the box cutters matter. And if I recall correctly, anti-corrosion box cutter is the upgradable weapon for this class.
Okay. Let's quick, not skills. I want party. I want check jobs or edit. I think would be the no. That just lets us swap in. Let me check jobs first.
She was carrying around that box cutter in case she needed to cut a box.
Yeah.
Works at a we sell rice crap. What?
Yeah.
That's what box cutters are for.
Dealer. Leave all the cards and divine the will, Lady Luck, capable of learning very hit or miss techniques. We also just have clerk.
She's not on the clock. She came here from work. Yeah, clerk is a really excellent job. You'll note that agility stat on clerk.
Oh.
Ares very fast.
Okay. I'm gonna swap in.
Like, comparing to the agility stat on the rest of your crew.
Right, I think we're working to get Nanba up to this.
Yeah, we're working on getting Nanba up to this. Ichiban is currently above this. This is Ari at job rank 1.
I see. I understand. Right, she is 2 levels down, or 3 levels down in rank 1.
Yeah.
Let's pull her in. I'm gonna...
Clerk is ninja.
We'll make this swap.
If we're making this swap, we should equip her.
Yes. I'm just thinking, well, equipping her. We're gonna make it after we do drink links. We're gonna head over to the foundry. Or we'll get stuff there. But as far as normal equip,
yeah,
Phil, these are not great. Can we do better? Not really.
Yeah, the auto equip is pretty good at doing its job right.
Yeah.
It's not always perfect because you've got so many different stats on things, but...
Alright, and then... Wow, that's 40.
Right, that's not about wearing military insoles.
Yeah, I was going to say,
also.
we are working to get that. Power ring. Okay.
Yeah, I believe Clerk is mostly physical damage.
Yeah, I figure. Okay, so... Also, while we're...
We've advanced the plot, and so we have access to more stuff.
Okay. We got a couple here. We need Rhinoceros Beetle, Silver, Golden. Almond Jelly.
Almond Jelly.
Okay. Okay, well we can... This one we were trying to...
Yeah.
Okay. Now, with Ari here,
Hope you're ready for this.
do we have... Yes. Oh!
I forgot it was like a butterfly.
It's like a butterfly!
So, like a butterfly in English does feel like it loses some of the joy. Part of the bit of this is that our backing track is all in English.
Alright.
Give me some love, okay, guys?
I don't remember what the Imagine spot for this one is. I hope we're just doing the old Imagine spot with Ichiban instead of Kiryu.
It's drowning in its reed. The wicked trap was sprung.
Hey!
Tangled in the threads of its deed.
Tangled in its crimes!
Like fate scoops up the fish, struggling in a net.
Go!
Its brittle wings are torn by the tears as it trembles.
It's where your wings now cry!
The spider comes, athirst in its
A butterfly with no wings! A moth on the flame, just a rat on the floor with another name!
I see what you mean about the English. I love the backing. It is the most...
Yeah, most of the backing track for Kiryu classically is in Japanese, with specific bits in English. Oh, please be the glasses.
Oh!
Let's fly high like a butterfly. You dream long in the state, dream again, and fly high like a butterfly. To the bitter end, overdrive, burning out in an endless dive. To the bitter end, overdrive, burning out in an endless dive. Oh yeah! Fly like a beautiful butterfly. Fly like a beautiful butterfly.
Good.
I'm so glad they still have the glasses.
I'm having an excellent time with Ari.
For once, I just get to watch the Imagine spot. It's great.
Yeah, I'm the one who like has like it's like all right, I know it's coming because I'm usually in that spot.
Yeah, like I think part of the joy of Like a Butterfly classically is that Kiryu is a very serious character in his general demeanor, and so Fly Like a Beautiful Butterfly just like clashes really well in comparison to Ichiban, who is a big goofus who loves hollering nonsense.
It's like exactly like this is Ichiban.
Yeah.
All right, so no drinking with Namba. We got our others too, though. Daytona. Oh, all right.
So the kid he's been helping through law school.
Dachi-san.
We think
needs
there's a
some
scam.
cash
Don't you
to.
remember? We're getting an
Yeah.
out-of-court settlement.
Oh, yeah. Takashi-kun scraped that guy's bumper. And he demanded Takashi-kun pay him 1,000,000 yen, so you decided to meet with the guy.
Yeah,
I forgot. I don't have to recap shit.
Bring a suit to the settlement, huh? You really care about this kid, Adachi-san.
Well, there's one more reason I was thinking I should look sharp today.
Oh.
You know how I sent a letter to Takashi asking for the contact info of the car owner? Takashi wrote back and said he wanted to be there when I.
Oh my God! So he has to look.
He wants to see his daddy long legs in person. After 20 years of being sent money and all. You know, that whole time I came up with excuses to never meet Takashi. I just sent him letters.
So Takashi-kun's gonna meet Yamada-san for the first time?
Yeah, because this is gonna be 10 or 20 hours between.
I figured the least I could do is look the way a big shot should.
Except, even though it is a suit, it's pretty plain for a rich guy, ain't it?
Oh, give me a break, man. This is all I had. Anyway, I explained what's gonna go down here to the staff, so we're good on that front. Only thing left for me to ask is if you're willing to stay and back me up, Kasuga.
Oh.
Why me?
Well, a real daddy Longlegs would have a laugh with it, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess.
I love how much we're leaning in on Daddy Longlegs here. That's a book from 1912.
But when you interviewed Takashi 20 years ago, it was in person, right? What if he remembers your face?
Like
He was
there
5
were,
years older.
there have been,
No
Yeah.
way he would remember me.
many
Especially now that I
adaptations.
probably look like his damn grandpa.
Here's hoping.
Excuse me, is Yamada-san here?
Are you Takashi?
Yes, I am.
Wow, look at you, all grown up.
What?
Oh, no. It's just, I still imagine you the way I did when we first started writing each other 20 years ago. I'm Yamada.
We finally meet Yamada-san. Thank you so much for supporting me all this time.
Oh, I just enjoy lending a hand to promising kids like you. That's what a philanthropist does.
So, why are we meeting here? What is this
Just
place?
have a bad
It's
time.
a bar I run as a hobby. I'm a big jazz guy.
You're also a patron of the arts. Amazing.
I'm a big jazz guy.
And who are
Do,
you?
do, 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 Daytona.
Fly high like a beautiful butterfly.
I'm gonna go with the stylus is really funny to me, but
Stylus is very funny, and Lackey is perhaps a little bit.
yeah.
You know, I'm his mook, I'm his goo.
If Batman were to show up right now,
Yeah. Sometimes he has to say, "Get him, buzz."
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Yamada-sama's secretary.
You have a secretary too? You're even more loaded than I thought.
Oh yeah, I always have my secretary come with me when I negotiate deals. He's a sharp cookie.
How reassuring.
Intellect.
Now, Takashi-kun, where's the owner of this car you scraped?
His name is Hasegawa-san. He should be here soon.
If you say Lackey,
Oh, there he is.
Adachi goes, "Yeah."
Me to come all the way
You know,
out here to a dive
like
like this?
leads in really
All I can
hard,
say is you
trying
better
to
have
sell
my
it.
money.
There's a few things I'd like to ask you first, Hasegawa-san.
Oh, you must be Daddy Longlegs. What do you want?
Why has everyone read this book?
Daddy Longlegs.
Because this is no ordinary car.
Oh, is that right?
I don't know much about cars, but it looked pretty ordinary to me.
It may look like a typical sedan, but it's actually a top
When
of the line
Ichiban went to
British
jail,
car.
the most
And now
recent
I have to
major
send it back
the
to
most recent
England for
adaptation of that
repairs.
has a
Right.
Wikipedia page
Mind telling
starred
us how
Fred
the accident
Astaire.
went down?
Well, I was just sitting there waiting for the signal, and this kid here, barely paying attention to what he's doing, of course, just pulls up right next to me on his bike.
Psyche's my
That's when his
stylist.
pedals scraped up against my bumper.
Does all of that sound right to you?
I guess. It didn't feel like I hit anything. I mean, I felt the hem of my pants sliding along something, but...
Ha! I wish it'd been the hem of your pants! When I heard the scraping sound, I looked over just in time to see your pedal gouging the hell out of my paint job!
Really? Well, that's funny.
What is?
If it was a regular sedan, all you'd be able to see from the driver's seat would be the hood.
Yeah.
No way you'd see the bumper down below.
Oh, in my car, you can see it. Steering wheel's on the left, you know. You obviously don't know much about foreign luxury cars.
On the left, huh? That's even funnier. Didn't you say the car was from England? Did you know British and Japanese cars both have the wheel on the right?
You might want to come clean before you dig yourself a deeper hole.
Got him.
I say the mark on the bumper was already there, and the car's about as British as me.
So what'll it be? Admit you were trying to pull a fast one and we'll let you go. But if you decide you want to keep bitching over nothing, then my secretary...
Oh my god, would
By the way,
my stylist?
I'm Yamada-sama's secretary.
Oh shit.
I'm also his bodyguard.
Fuck!
So, it really was all a scam.
And a shitty one at that.
Wait, Yamada-san, did you know it was a scam from the start?
More or less. 1 million ain't much to a guy like me, of course, but us rich folks don't like going to criminals. We gotta do our part, you know?
Wow, rich people are so cool.
That we are. So,
There was an eye
that
twitch
bar
there.
exam, Takashi. Think your class is here?
Adachi, who drinks here on an eternal tab.
Oh, that's a shame.
But you know,
Itachi,
the average age of
who
people who do
sneaks
pass is
in
29.
convenience store
So I figure
sake.
as long as I pass it by then, I'm good.
Isn't that 4 years from now?
Yeah, and when I do become a lawyer, you'll be the first to know, Yamada-san.
Ah, looking forward to it.
Thanks. I have some studying to do today, so I'm gonna get going.
Hang in there. 4 more years of sending money. Man, that's gonna be tough.
Here's hoping it only takes 4 years.
Wait, what do you mean?
It's the bar.
If he's getting caught up in a simple scam like this, how's he supposed to understand the finer points of law?
Hey, now, don't be like that. No, he's just too honest, that's all. And who knows, maybe he'll pass next year.
I sure hope so.
Well, either way, at least he bought my rich guy act.
Yeah, well, we can thank my little performance for that.
Your performance? I was the one with the starring role. If there... You know what? Whatever, man. Let's just celebrate the fact that we pulled it off.
Yeah, with the cheapest drinks. in the
No, we don't need to come up with a cover story for him being unable to send money. But sending money is why he drinks on a tab and sneaks in convenience store sake.
Mm. Well, that was a fun. That was fun. We got our
Welcome.
Bento boy.
yeah, Ari just hanging out over here.
She's got work to do.
Very absorbed in. Hold on.
Enhance.
Zoom. Oh. Uh-huh. Yeah, uh-huh. I'm in.
I love this. It's always so good.
He doesn't know how to computer. What do you mean when I'm computer? Yeah, hacking is a skill of an office ninja. Alright. So we've been talking about our
Right.
family
Yeah, okay. Thanks for letting me know.
in a lot of these, and how and also managing the
What's up, Sachan? Looking kind of down there.
Oh, Ichiban.
Something happened on the phone?
Just
yeah.
more Nanoha drama. I'm starting to get all too clear a picture of that jerk she's dating.
Oh yeah, Katsuragawa, right? The consulting guy, or whatever.
The girls from the club looked into him. They saw him with Nanoha on a date. Look at this picture they took.
And that's Nanoha and Katsuragawa?
Yeah. Doesn't he look shady as hell? What is she thinking?
Hey, I get what you're saying, but you can't judge someone just from the way they look.
Okay, take a look at this picture then. See the guy in the background with the sunglasses? His name's Yamashita, and he's like the bodyguard in Katsuragawa's creepy little posse.
Bringing a bodyguard on a date? Yeah, that's definitely out of the ordinary.
You think? And to make matters worse, the girls told me the conversation he had with Nanoha. It was 100% bad news. I'm sure Katsuragawa has it in for her.
What do you mean? What did you girls hear?
Katsuragawa's consulting firm isn't doing so hot right now, so he wants to borrow money from Nanoha.
How much?
2 million.
He decided a date was a good time to ask for a huge loan? I think even I've got more game than this guy. But anyway, Nanoha said no, right? I mean, she needs that money to support her dad.
Actually, when my dad switched facilities, Nanoha found out she had a little more spending money. Apparently, she's already lent him 500,000, and now he's asking for 2 million more.
I see.
Seriously? Good. Even if Nanoha has that much to spare, she should be saving it for her future.
And Katsuragawa knows that. But somehow he found out Nanoha used to work at Otohime Land.
He did?
So he asked her to go back and start making bank again.
What?
And this is the guy who didn't even bother to help her when she was in trouble. In fact, I think he basically stopped calling her right after Dad started to need round-the-clock care. But now that that's dealt with, and Katsuragawa knows about Nanoha's stint at the Soapland, he's trying to schmooze his way back in.
I mean, Nanoha's not an idiot. She can always just change the subject whenever he asks for money, can't she?
Don't you remember how she wanted to go out with him way back when I first said no? She was head over heels for him back then. I don't know how she feels now, but it sounded like she held off on saying yes or no, but I'm afraid she might actually go back to the Soapland.
You think so? Damn, this guy's a piece of work. If he really does roll with a biker gang, it must be as the shit stuck on their tires. What other kind of guy would be pushing his girlfriend to work at a Soapland? To cover for his failures?
So you're having the exact same thoughts as me. Nice to know I'm not crazy.
Crazy? Sajan, even if he wasn't such a bastard, Nanoha could still do better. We gotta get him away from her, before she gets scammed and hung out to dry.
But Nanoha never listens to me. She's not about to start now.
Now we got this.
Oh, if she won't listen to you, maybe she'll listen to me.
What? You?
Why not? We both used to work at Otohime Land, so it's not like we're complete strangers. But yeah, just leave it to me. She and Katsuragawa are history.
Well, wait a second. If you go meet up with her, don't you think she's gonna wonder how you know about Katsuragawa?
I'll just say Psycho told me.
No, you can't tell her that you and I know each other.
No.
Think about it from Nanoha's perspective. She'll say to herself, if Psycho knows about this, then she must know about the Soapland. Don't you see?
Guess you have a point there. My bad.
It's okay. I can tell how much you care about this, and I really appreciate it. I don't know what good it will do, but I'll give her a call. Never hurts to try.
All right. Good luck.
Passion.
Sorry to make you listen to all my family drama, Ichiban.
It's no problem. I care about Nanoha too. She's my ex-coworker after all.
Still, thanks.
I enjoy Psycho just being like, I am glad that I'm not just going mad with this, you know? Like, somebody agrees with me.
Look at me. I'm just as nosy as Sachan.
Sometimes you have to just lay the situation out to someone and be like, hey,
Is this...
this is fucked, right?
It's like, yeah. Alright. Well. Right, okay. We aren't going to Restaurant Row quite yet. We heading down here. Oh.
Hey, Eri-chan. When's your birthday?
Oh, it's April 7th.
Oh yeah? And what's your favorite food?
Hey, he's not flirting with her, is he?
Cute girls are kind of his downfall, and Eri-chan definitely fits the bill.
All right, I got it. Eri-chan, you're a Black Panther.
Huh? A Black Panther?
That's a little fortune-telling trick that gives you an animal based on your birthday and interests.
I'm a chihuahua myself.
Ooh, and hey, you and I are a good match.
Well,
Holy shit, is he really using the oldest trick in the book?
Right? Fortune-telling flirting is really dating him.
Actually, I prefer pandas. Wouldn't you rather be a panda?
Huh? Well, I don't know about that. I mean, that's not really what I'm getting at.
Oh, that's too bad.
Wow, talk about striking out. And a chihuahua? Seriously?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
alright. Garlic. A lot of garlic. Who would say that? A panda? Alright. Well, yeah, we need to get there soon, but we got a taxi to take to here and here. We got a pile of cash, so. Ooh, 5. Everyone's in the corner, not just the active party.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so we want to take... Let's just see what we can do with the anti-corrosion box cutter.
Yeah.
Just a touch. That's what I'm talking about. Wow, pretty good. Almost there. That's what I'm talking about.
Can somebody have, like, rollerblades out back?
Who's sketching?
Yeah.
It works, right?
Okay.
Just a touch.
Enhanced.
That's what I'm talking about.
But yeah, definitely part of it I'm seeing with Nanaha and Psycho is that it is that they have a very fractured relationship, you know?
Yeah.
The like we're doing this like behind her
Like,
back stuff because
Psycho doesn't feel like she can just say to Nanoha, "Hey, I think your boyfriend sucks ass," because she doesn't feel like she can interact with Nanoha at all.
Yeah.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about.
But 100 pieces of
It
gear.
works, right?
Oh, that I guess that's a different gear.
Yeah.
Just
All right, let's keep moving.
touch. That's what I'm talking about.
But like, also saying that I don't disagree with your assessment on it, just that
Pretty good.
that's how, you know, it's like,
Yeah.
Okay, facility rank isn't high enough. And we're also missing a couple pieces. Alright. However, we can upgrade some of the other bits we have on, too. Might as well.
So Wooden Flipper isn't equipped, but we are a chef currently.
Is this the,
Let me go pull up. Clerk, bodyguard, host, foreman, musician, breaker. Yeah, wooden flipper is what takes us up the chain.
Ooh, I can also craft some.
Go.
I can craft. Can't get cyber boots, but
We can
one
make exactly 2 pairs of magical sandals.
and then be broke.
And then be broke.
And then be broke. You know, it's mirage coat as well. You know, we can make a mirage coat and a sandals, and then we're broke for it. Let's make a coat.
Looking good.
Yeah.
It works, right?
And then magical sandals.
Nice.
This is what money-making game is for.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
We make money making game, and we get to spend it here. Yeah, weld up a coat and some sandals. Look,
Pretty good.
she's
really good at her job.
She's very good at her job. Okay. The strengthening weapons we have equipped is also, like, pretty expensive, too. Flipper isn't. Flipper is...
Yeah, because Flipper, okay, look at that -4. The thing we have equipped is, like, fairly...
I think it's like 48.
Right, okay.
It's
So we've got 48. This would be at 44. And that's just on first step.
Yeah.
Almost there.
Weld me up this wooden flipper, please.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Enhance spatula.
Just a touch. That's what I'm
We might not be taking the taxi up to Restaurant Row. Just, you know.
It works, right?
I need one more sturdy iron to make the steel flipper. Okay.
For the plus 51 attack.
One more iron.
You could.
We do have some things to report in for first.
We have some things to turn in.
So, but also here. Let's give you the good shit.
Yeah, you're missing the levels and the ranks to up your stat the rest of the way.
Well, this is making up for 8 job levels and such with
150 agility, by the way.
God.
Yeah, so if those... Oh, we also have some more rescues.
Oh, okay, sure.
Those give, like, reasonable payouts for the scale we're hoping for.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause you could go buy another piece of iron.
Right. Let's see. You sure you can beat me?
Oh, I didn't change that. Gear, Ichiban, wooden flipper +2. Hand over the brand name goods. I don't have any twist fragrance on me.
The materials card does say what we're looking for. It's across the map, and we have some other things to do. Ninja.
Amusement Club Dandy. Ah, Destiny.
Boys Bar Secret Garden with not a space between Boys Bar.
Destiny presents. Under 25.
25 versus over 30. If you're 27 here on this night, get the fuck out.
Yeah, just leave, please. Ma'am,
Friend, I have excellent news.
I have great news for you.
Happy Pride. There are many ways for this to work out for you.
Yeah. Congratulations. Okay.
A strip club? That's an old-timey building.
Check it out, Ichiban. They're looking for part-timers.
900 yen an hour, huh?
Think about it. Make a little money, 2 birds, 1 stone, huh?
2 birds, 1 stone? Getting paid 1 bird, so what's the other?
Huh? Oh, well, the feeling of contributing to the betterment of society?
Pull that out of your ass.
I'm kidding. But I should tell you, it's not like you'd be able to watch the show.
What?
I know the guy who runs the place, and they're looking for someone to help with ticketing and equipment.
What?
Oh, I see.
They can also pick up on whether or not someone's got an ulterior motive almost instantly.
Ulterior motive? Nonsense. I'm just looking for good, honest work.
Mm-hmm. Whatever you say.
Guess a job's a job, no matter where you're at.
Alright. Hello. No.
Time to clean up! Not a loser! Yeah. Have fun with this.
Ooh. 20.
Both of the shield roll.
Fight.
It's Ninja.
Check this out. Suck on this.
Here we go. Try this on for size.
We have many ways of performing the beatdown here.
I wouldn't underestimate me.
Oh. Damn.
Good fight.
Point 9.
Broadly speaking. Still, like, reasonable. Yeah, like, broadly speaking, we mentioned earlier that armor smithing was a lot more expensive than weapon crafting. You have to craft a lot more weapons than you do pieces of armor.
Makes sense.
Right? Like,
armor isn't like class,
you've got,
you know? It's...
Yeah, you've got 12 jobs or however many that you're going to be making weapons for. There are only so many party members that you, like, if you want to just make 4 pieces of armor for the 4 active party members at any given time, you could just do that.
Got another one up here. And then Restaurant Row's right there.
Yeah.
Again, my friend, I have great news. Alright. Okay, just one of them.
Right.
No.
Oh!
Wrong.
Whoa! Where'd you come from?
Uh-huh. Shieldboards are never alone.
I was... Yeah, okay. Get out of here.
Air combo.
Hello?
Yeah, so Crab Sentinel doesn't transform. He just looks like that.
Another Nodachi.
Time to hustle.
In the grave.
Right.
I got this. Let's do it.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Ha! Just walk over you. God.
Come on now.
Here we go.
You're in it now.
Check this out.
Resist on that. Okay.
I got this.
Oh.
I'm not back.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to fight? Go.
You're gonna get stung.
So you can turn swap if you want?
You're weak.
Yep.
Okay.
So this isn't turns. This is you can spend Ares' action to tag any party member out for Adachi.
Okay. And that is an action to spend it? Like, it's not like
I believe so.
I mean, let's...
You want to fight?
Yeah, okay.
You're in it now.
Yeah.
You're weak. Check this out. Take this.
I'm not back yet. Right.
Yeah.
Try this on the side. You want to get how will you ever forgive? You're gonna get stung.
You want to fight?
I love this guy's neutral stance.
Okay. Watch this.
A lot of health.
Yeah. It doesn't help that two of our party members are dealing ice damage.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Gentlemen.
Harry here also has the upside of being the first party member we've put in a job with knife as their default damage type.
I'll show you.
All of our basic attacks up to this point have done blunt damage.
Have fun with this.
I'm sure you can beat me.
You're in it now. Cool.
We can knife throw.
Yeah.
Suck on this.
That's so much health.
Yeah.
Get
Try
serious.
this on the side. We're in this together, guys. Leave it to me.
I got this. You're weak.
I have secrets too. Here goes.
No begging for mercy now. Let's go. Let's get it done.
I wouldn't underestimate me.
Check this out. Get
Around the corner here.
Stop.
Take this.
Here we go.
Did one of those fail? Like,
I believe one of them hit the wall, yeah.
Hope you're ready.
fucked up.
Now we're talking.
Sure you want to get hurt?
Yeah, like Nanba getting in for like 50 or 60 versus the 100 through the lock.
Right.
We're hiding around this corner here, like just.
Ready now.
No begging for mercy now.
I got this.
Yeah, like when he's in neutral, it's like 80% of a JoJo's pose.
Let's get it done.
Come on.
Not quite.
Okay.
I wouldn't underestimate me.
That's better.
Here we go.
Get serious.
It's Then P back. Okay.
I'm getting stronger.
Gonna be flying through these.
Yep.
With finesse.
All right.
Got some friends here in the way.
Yeah, and also got a restaurant around here. We do. Let's take a wide berth. Yeah, whatever.
I got this. Yeah.
Right, Ares first now.
And she always will be. Anytime she's in this job, at least.
Alright, let's have.
いらっしゃいませ。
I would like everything on your menu, please. That's a combo, right?
Yeah, probably.
Walk in and order, you know.
Hi, I'd like one of everything on your menu except for the hot milk.
Who's hungry?
Yeah.
Me. Who ordered this?
Hey, hold on.
Why, Sachan? You like it?
Wait, you're the one who got me this cream latte, Ichiban? These are my favorite. This one especially.
Okay.
Glad you like it. Almost thought I messed up at first, but I guess I know your taste after all.
Wait, why would you say that?
I mean, you knocked back drinks with all of us. I've seen you crash on the couch, bottle still in hand. So, I figured you might not like sweet stuff.
Oh, so that's how you see me?
Oof.
Oof. Anyway, combos.
Tasty.
ありがとうございました。
Alright. See, you got a few people, you know.
Got some pals.
Oh. Good. Hello?
Yeah!
Completely unprepared.
This is the other thing, is that Ares rules.
Yeah. I tried. Did okay. Thumbtack scatter. Oh,
Uh-huh.
you've mentioned this one.
Yeah, so that trick we had Namba doing. Where we, we've got him at pretty high agility, and so he starts the fight with a big AoE.
Uh-huh.
What if it was a bigger AoE that did more damage because it was a better damage type?
Oh, this
What
looks...
if it was a tiny bit chibi?
A little bit. This looks bad.
Yo.
It's time to use the shortcut menu for evil, indeed.
Whoa. Shit. Deeper in the alley? Swinging metal?
Deeper in the alley.
Uh-huh. The cat did all this.
We can crouch if you want.
There we go. That's what I wanted.
There. Yep. Yep.
Okay.
There you are.
You annihilated that chair.
I can't believe the cat did this to the Liumong. I love directional cat audio.
It's so good.
Cheers back. Alright. Anyway.
Uh-huh.
Well. Yeah.
Leave it to me.
It was.
I'll show you. You're gonna
Huh?
Sure you can beat me?
Start a fight, die.
Like the upside of being knife type is so real.
Oh. Try one good.
Hope you're ready. I'm getting stronger.
Another level, another more reaching 200 plus health. A lot of MP too.
She's gained 17 agility since we left Romance Workshop.
Oh my god. $170? Tachi's 52. Garlic. Oh!
Hello.
Sure. So we needed those for a turn-in.
Yep. We've got better versions of a bunch of the generic static equipment.
Mm-hmm. At another place with gold safe keys.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, keep on following the trail of bodies. Doesn't matter which side they're on, we are in the way.
Yeah.
Now we're talking. Watch this. You're in it now.
Flip.
Do a flip. Oh!
It's so good every time.
And then the explosion.
He just drops it gently.
And then crush. That's why you have to have the like correct certification to be able to handle those sort of tanks.
It's true.
They explode.
Should I open it?
Wildly.
Sweet.
I'm actually thinking that was the other thing
we already had that equipped.
Yeah, that was the other. Oh, hey.
You want to come work at my company?
Oh, Tamaguchi.
Almost any of these that just like happen like that. There was a stat check there and you passed.
Okay.
If your kindness stat was not what it is, he would have been like, I don't know that I believe that you seem that nice.
Right, but we were empathetic, so we're able to.
Yeah.
Okay. We're doing like fine on stats.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he'll.
There.
Zoop.
That's Takabe. Hey, hold on.
Kasu, why the hell are you?
Because you're getting played, man. And the player is Laoma. You know, Mabuchi. He killed the owner of Otohime Land and made it look like a suicide. This woman heard it happen over the phone with her own ears.
I did. I heard a struggle and men shouting, Laoma.
Which gave us a lead. We followed to Mabuchi's trading company. We got jobs working at the Liumang warehouse.
And then you were captured, and apparently you claimed you were Seiryu spies. Mabuchi sent it to me.
He's using that video to start a war. We never claimed to be Seiryu. In fact, I told him over and over again we're not. I think he even believed me, but he didn't give a shit. I know that doesn't make sense, but I'll explain. As long as he pretends to think that we're
it was
Seiryu,
exactly.
he can claim he was just
I
defending
think Bull
himself
still
against an
sucks.
attack from your clan.
Yes.
It's all a bunch of bullshit to start a war. He's planting fake evidence that the Seiryu clan broke the rules of the truce. Don't you see? If you fight him, you're playing right into his hand.
Yeah, I know all that.
Yeah.
No, sure. He killed two of my boys in the fucking street.
Right.
Once I've eliminated
right, like
it doesn't matter.
Right.
That this is a trap. He killed my boys in the street.
Starting a war.
What?
I'll take a war for the sake of Tetsu and Koki.
Yes.
They were two young recruits, just boys, really. Boys who, in the end, had more bullets in them than years of life.
Fuck.
Mabuchi was there when they were murdered.
More bullets in them than.
But it wasn't
Jesus.
7 Liumang bastards unloaded their clips on 2 unarmed kids.
Yeah.
Here we are, outside the restaurant owned by the Liumang.
He knows what this is, but he
need an explanation for Tetsu and Kochi's deaths. The souls of those boys demand an apology.
If that's all you want from him, why'd you bring the guns?
Good point. I better make use of mine.
Takabe-san, we're not armed.
So?
So you know you can't just shoot us. There's no honor in that. And you have no reason to kill us anyway. Am I wrong? If so, tell me your reason for shooting me. If you shoot me, you bring shame to the entire Seiryu clan. Tetsu and Koji's deaths would be overshadowed by yet another unjust killing. I know words alone won't make you back down. That's not your style. But I ain't the type to back down.
Yeah.
Either. If you want to kill me, you better do it in one shot.
Why's that?
Because if you miss, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
I think that rat's nest of hair is smothering your brain. You are stupid, dangerously annoying me and my crew.
By the way, I'm sorry I'm making a commotion in somebody else's house, but I accept the consequences. We'll fight, as long as there are no guns.
Kasuga, shut up!
Let's beat him down.
God. I really like Takabe as well. Like he
Yeah.
like talking about like finding Yakuza that fit the ideal that Ichiban has, and like
Yep.
because
like that whole conversation doesn't work on, you know, anyone else.
Not just the one. Okay.
Something wrong?
Yeah, that just like, you know, we can't talk Mabuchi down like that or anything like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't underestimate you.
Come on now! Suck on this!
Got him.
Here we go.
Those that? You're in it now!
That's who Takabe is. Takabe is Samuel Hayden, Doom 2016.
Ooh, okay.
He's also Reinhardt Overwatch, as it turns out.
Yeah, the idea with putting it on the quick menu is to use it right away. I just was thinking about Takabe too much.
Thinking about the cutscene. Yeah. Oh. No, I know why he's familiar to both of us. It's Callus.
Shit, okay.
Watch this!
Okay, we're bleeding.
Check this out! Take this!
But this is something that's happened throughout the game. I really love that with
You sure you can beat me?
with Ichiban, his like knowledge of the Yakuza continues to matter. It is like, yeah, no, he knows how this plays. He knows how this works. Like, that's why he's even able to talk to Takabe about this. And like, Takabe also knows, like, yeah, no, those two died. Like, we can't just back down.
I'm not backing down.
Yeah.
All right.
No begging for mercy now.
You're gonna get stomped. Okay.
Have fun with this.
You're in it now!
This sucks. You wanna fight?
Come on now! Suck on this!
I wouldn't underestimate
More bullets than birthday. Jesus.
I mean, they did.
Yes.
I'll show you.
Sunday.
Big job.
You sure you can beat me?
All right.
The enemy is defeated! Nice!
Okay.
I did it!
Inkblot Nocturne.
beat you. Now get out of here.
Hey, we got a problem.
Huh?
The boss from the restaurant is
Yeah.
The boss?
Oh shit! Hello?
leader of the Yokohama Leader.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
He's the top guy.
That's who this
reason
is.
Mabuchi's pulling all this shit, including the hit on Yonomiya. Zhao might be giving all the orders.
Shout out to Yox 8.
Yeah, shout out to Yakuza.
You know, Mabuchi sent me an interesting video.
I love Zhao's big shorts.
Yeah.
You're the star in it, aren't you?
I can believe the dumb part. I'm told you tried to steal this. I know you're with the Seiryu
I want to hear the
Yeah, you're damn straight.
camera cut.
Damn video. I'm not with the Seiryu clan.
Oh, you're not, are you? Then why the hell would you be tailing Mabuchi in the first place?
Because
Careful now. No lies.
Hey, stop!
Choose some quick, wise words now. I'm a busy man.
It's exactly what Kasuga said. Our boss was killed, and we followed the clues to Mabuchi.
Yeah, this whole thing is Mabuchi's fault. He used us to pin a false accusation on the Seiryu clan.
So you're laying all of this at Mabuchi's feet. You're basically slandering my right-hand man right now, you know? Hard to believe he'd suddenly go rogue on me. And he's just as busy as I am, not the type of guy with time to scheme.
He's only busy because he's trying to start wars. Don't you get it? I mean, isn't it a little weird that your right-hand man is nowhere in sight? Have you even talked to him since you saw that video?
That's a good point, son. You don't know where Mabuchi is. Doesn't that make you look bad?
Excuse me?
Think about it. If Mabuchi ain't answering his own boss's calls, could that mean he was fanning the flames of war? And now he's holed up somewhere waiting to watch it burn? He hasn't just gone rogue. He's betrayed you.
Did I walk out into a fucking sermon?
God!
You get it through your head weird. And deep down, you know that.
Did you think that sounded cool, Grandpa? You're shit at this.
A little bit.
What are you doing? Stop!
Shout out to nobody flinching.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind killing all of you right here, right now. Everyone who played a role in this sorry story dies, right down to the captain. I'd say that's a textbook opening move for a war.
Well, stop talking about it and do it then. Fuck Mabuchi! He gunned down 2 young Seiryu clan boys in cold blood. So as far as I'm concerned, this war has already begun.
Hey, shut up, both of you! You guys really think a war is the way to go? You think that'll turn out well? Don't be stupid! You can stop this! Or do you like being Mabuchi's little pawns?
Was I not clear? I don't like sermons.
Well, that's not what I'm calling it. Consider it a formal complaint. And a real leader ought to shut up and listen when there's a complaint.
Oh, should I, huh? Ichiban Kasuga, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm all ears. But first, I want you to answer a question.
Shoot.
Why would Mabuchi try to start
Don't say that.
in the first
Oh, do you not know about the counterfeit money?
How in the goddamn world does
Hold on.
that benefit him?
Do you?
How the fuck should I know?
Do you?
What a surprise.
Yeah. Do you,
And in regards to that
Yeah,
so bland honor, do you know for sure that Mabuchi killed him?
yes.
Yeah, he straight
He-
up told me when
He
I
told me
asked
to
him.
my face.
Well, not buying it. Which means this discussion's over.
Look, man, I saw it in his eyes. That dude's a murderer.
Raising your voice isn't gonna make me change my mind.
Wait, shooting him drags us all into a war, while Mabuchi wants us somewhere safe and sound. Is that what you want? What would that even accomplish? You'll kill a man without even knowing that? I'll say it as many times as it takes, Zhao. Mabuchi planned all of this, and he's out there laughing in the shadows. If you start this war, your whole organization will be stained with that forever.
Kasuga-kun, I don't think you're lying, shits. I think you'd be terrible at it. But just because you're not lying doesn't mean it's true. I need proof before I act. I gotta think like a leader, right? And that means setting a fucking example. At the very least, I need evidence that Mabuchi killed the soap landowner. That's where the whole thing started, after all. According to you. So she heard Lao Ma over the phone. That's all you got.
Isn't that enough?
Hell no, it's not. I've got an idea. But to be honest, I'm not really sure I want to get them involved.
Who's them?
There's only one place to go in this town if you need reliable intel. The web where all the secrets of Ijincho get caught. Komiju.
Komiju?
Hi, Joe.
it does change the tenor of the scene a little bit.
I know, it really does, because it's like, I know.
You're like, yeah, my buddy! He wears big shorts and is a chef.
Yeah.
But right now, he's Robbie David pointing a gun at you.
Right, like, we walked into his house and claimed, hey, your second in command is starting a war, and the proof we have is believe us.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, I love this guy.
Love Ichiban, yeah.
There's only one place to go in this town if you need reliable intel. The web where all the secrets of Ijincho get caught. Komiju.
Komiju?
Yeah. If someone really is trying to fuck with the Ijin 3's balance of power. That someone being Mabuchi, as you claim. There's no way the Komiju don't know.
And we know that they do from,
what
you know,
they trade in. It's practically their currency.
how we got in there.
He's right. Ijincho's got lots of people willing to sell secrets. And if you follow each secret long enough, they all end up in Komiju.
Yeah. I don't know how they do it, but whatever their system, the info's always 100% accurate. It's incredible, really.
Doesn't seem real.
I'm not saying you have to use the Komiju to find evidence of your Mabuchi theory. If you got other ideas, fine. Just prove to me that Mabuchi killed your boss. I'll let the captain here live until you return. By the way, don't even think about running. If so much as your pinky toe crosses the Ijincho border, the captain dies. And I still wouldn't be satisfied, so your friends and your family would be next.
Wait, what the hell's with that?
Don't argue, Sachan. These guys don't do logic or compassion.
Honestly, I want an answer just as bad as you all do. If Mabuchi really has betrayed me, then my gang's gonna be split down the middle. Neither the Seiryu clan nor the Komiju is gonna be thrilled about that. But that's why I need contingency plans. You see now? All the shit I gotta deal with.
All the shit I gotta deal with?
I sure hope Mabuchi's innocent.
God damn.
But of course, then I'd have to kill you all. painfully. No complaints, I hope.
No need to be all giddy.
Come on.
What are you waiting for?
Come on, I get
Find
it, but like,
proof
come
that
on.
Mabuchi killed your soap landowner.
Kasuga, I don't think we have a choice.
I know.
You're probably aware, but the Komi jewel don't fuck around. So be careful. Finding the evidence won't do any good if you're dead.
You almost sound like you care.
Kasuga, we really gotta get moving. And fast.
Yeah, you're right.
All right. Put a damper on this war. For now.
Yeah. We've got...
And Eri was there too.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yo.
It's gonna stop working at some point. I mean...
That's the best I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
You'll have to figure out the rest for yourselves.
perhaps.
This guy with his pristine bullet woundless forehead.
Yeah. Oh. Oh my god. Right. We have we get a dungeon.
You have a dungeon. You can dungeon.
For those rare Sujima. Okay. And that opens up a million things in the world here.
Yeah, we've reached a new open world state where we're not under immediate time pressure.
Mm-hmm. So a whole bunch of things for us to look over. Okay, well, excellent. I love to get blindsided by like the future knowledge of like, all right, how is this?
Yeah, you meet this guy and you're like, oh shit, right,
like hey, restaurant owners here. It's like, what's going on? The
restaurant owner.
Yeah, that makes sense. I understand that. That follows. Yeah. All right, this is a pretty clean spot for us to stop for the day as well. So,
yeah,
we've left things very open for next time. A lot of sub stories for us to go take care of. A lot of odds and ends around the world to do a new dungeon, big dungeon.
Yeah, big dungeon is
it's like
you could probably touch big dungeon. You cannot clear big dungeon.
Yeah, it's like pit, right? If I remember it.
Not this one.
Oh,
this one is that there are, I want to say, only like 5 or 6 floors.
Okay.
With an exit in the middle, and if I'm remembering everything correctly, getting to the exit in the middle, you can probably handle. It'd be like you're going to encounter some real fucking danger, but you can probably do it.
Any further, we're dead.
Going further than that is going to kill you.
Okay.
Going further than that is where you start getting the number 30 showing up.
Well, that sounds like an excellent thing to go halfway down and get some cool goodies and then leave. But yeah, we got Eri, who definitely was there the whole time.
Yep. Just off camera, looking at a cool rock.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we also have I can show you on the map where the shop for those is. because it's up in the northeast corner, just south of the park. So right under that plant and that taxi on the right side, there's
this building that has a door.
This building that has a door.
Okay. Well, excellent. All right. That was a good day. This is good stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Advanced the plot a whole bunch. Made a new friend. Did some drink links.
Yep. Probably want to head back here sometime too. We have all sorts of things on the table for next time.
Yeah. At some point, he will. When you hit the threshold, he'll text you.
Okay. We'll get. That'll be fine then. And like going down into the dungeon might help that too.
Yeah, for sure.
So. All right. Well, thank you all for joining. Thank you, Psyche, for being here. Glad to have you.
Always.
Want to catch more? You can always follow. Soon we go live. This is Thursdays 7. Going for a few hours. You can subscribe too. You have access to cool skulls and slimes and all that. But if you're just here having a good time, A+. Can't ask for more than that. Tomorrow, more Final Fantasy drafting. I'm continuing to draft that set because it's a fun as hell set to draft. So that'll be, try to get a couple in. Probably a little earlier starts that I can get a couple in. So expect 6. But again, if you're following, you'll know when that happens. So, yeah. Other than that, that's it for tonight. So thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.